today's webinar, which is for gathering statistics on CultureGrams online database. And CultureGrams is a really unique resource that provides information on more than 240 countries of the world. This unique database provides an insider's perspective on daily life, culture, backgrounds, customs and courtesies, lifestyle, and the world's people. CultureGrams serves a wide audience of researchers, students, and business people. And you can link to a variety of full-text reports in an engaging map-based interface that can be accessed anywhere at any time. So during today's session, we have a very brief agenda. I will be sharing with you a series of URLs that you can use to access the CultureGrams online database, also to access the administrative tool, and how to get support for any technical question or training that you may need for this product. So the first of those URLs is the one that you would use to access CultureGrams online database. And you're seeing that on screen. It's simply online.culturegrams.com. And since you're all authenticated by IP ranges, you should be able to enter that URL into any search box within your institution and immediately access the CultureGrams online database. CultureGrams has 4 different versions: an adult version, a kids version, a states version, and a Canadian provinces version. But what we're talking about today would be retrieving usage statistics for the CultureGrams online database. So in order to do that, we would use the second URL that you're seeing on the screen. And I will enter this in the chat momentarily, but I am simply linking out to this website. And I will also enter this in chat so that you can access it at your institution. Now, everyone should have a unique username and password to access the administrative portal at their institution. This would have been shared with the administrator or the purchasing agent at your institution. If you are having problems accessing that information, you may reach out to our customer service team at the toll-free number where my cursor is pointing, 800-521-0600, or you may email customerservice@proquest.com. They will ask to verify your identity as the site administrator or the purchasing agent, and they will provide the unique username and password for your account. So I'm going to go in and log into an account here. I just randomly selected the Richland County Public Library to pull up usage statistics and to show you the platform you would use for requesting these statistics. Okay, so once we get into the administrative tool, and you'll see that this is for your subscription reports and gathering usage statistics. We'll see some account information such as the organization's name and address, but at the top of this page is where you would pull your usage statistics reports, or you can view any scheduled reports. We'll come back to this momentarily. I just want to take you on a quick tour of the administrative tools page. It shows the date of this subscription will be through June 30th of 2019. Again, this is being provided to you through Discus, and it's showing that as the owning organization. And here are the unique administrator logins for this account. Of course, it's grayed out. I am not sharing anyone's private information, but we are, or you as the administrator can edit this username and password, not the username, but you can edit the password if you need to. And you can also update your IP ranges if you needed to include that with your CultureGrams access. So just scrolling back to the top of the page, remember you can always access the database, and there will be a link at the bottom of the landing page for CultureGrams to also access administrative tools. But what we want to do is just look at usage statistics for Richland County Public Library. And it's a very, very short form. Under the report types, we can choose to view a report for the total pages viewed and the total number of unique visitors. Or we may choose to view a report for just the total pages viewed or the number of unique visitors. And all of these reports are counter compliant. The delivery method would be unveiled under the next drop down. You can review these reports as a web page. You can download them immediately. You can email them, or you can schedule reports for monthly delivery. And finally, you would define the usage period and create the report. I want to step back just one page here to show you that you can also view any scheduled reports. And by selecting this option, it'll just show that there are scheduled reports that were created as of December 2015 for this account. So this account should be receiving monthly reports on usage, and those are scheduled. You don't have to do anything to generate them monthly. But if you want to generate your reports on the fly, you would come to this other option. And what I'll choose to do here is just to view a report for all of the pages viewed and the number of unique visitors. Remember, I can define my statistical period, and I'll just look at annual statistics for this account, and I will just choose exactly 1 year from today. I'll date back to October of 2017 up through October of 2018. Actually, I have that shown annually, and I can quickly update this to show it monthly and create a new report to show monthly statistics for unique visitors and the number of pages viewed within the CultureGrams online database. So here we're seeing statistics for each of the last 12 months. Actually, that would be 13 months with the October of 2018 included there. We see a column for the total number of pages that were viewed during each month and the total number of unique sessions that were generated from your library during each of the preceding 12 months. In the lower portion of the screen, I'm able to look at, again, the total number of pages viewed. So if I wanted to reactivate this report and to remove the number of unique visitors and only see the number of pages viewed, I can certainly change the report. If I needed to update the dates, I could do that, but I'm just generating a new report showing the total number of pages that were viewed. Now that was looking at a public library account, and I'm actually going to log out of there and just log into a different account to show you an account that has just a little bit more usage on it. And everyone on this call should be from a public library or from a university within the state. And again, I am not sharing any information, any private information about your institution, but simply pulling usage statistics and showing you what to expect when you view the administrative tools here. So now I've logged into another account, the University of South Carolina. So with your unique username and password and visiting the URL that I've shared in the chat, you can schedule your reports to be sent monthly, or you can go to a place where you can generate reports on the fly. And just to quickly go through these options again, total pages viewed, unique visitors, and your delivery method to download now, to display as a web page, to email that. And if I chose email, of course, it's giving me a place to enter the email address where these statistics should be sent, how we would like the statistics to be displayed, monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, or annually. I'll select quarterly this time, and I'm going to want to display these immediately, so I'm selecting to display as a web page, and this time I will just look at January of 2018 up through the present. So we'll start with the first day of the year, and we're looking at statistics for the University of South Carolina, and they are being displayed quarterly. So January through March, we see the heavy research period when there was over 3,600 pages viewed, about 425 unique sessions or visitors. For the next quarter, we saw that the usage decreased as students began to take summer break, and we see that it began to pick up again later in the year with 103 unique visitors. And over the last quarter, we're only a few days into the fourth quarter of 2018. We're showing that there's been 35 pages viewed, and 9 visitors to the CultureGrams online database. Now, this is a really simple usage statistics page. Should be pretty intuitive, and I've covered what I needed to cover with you on these pages. Please feel free to chime in with any questions you may have regarding this process. If not, I'm moving back to my slideshow and just showing you the URL again to access the CultureGrams online database and to also access the administrative tools. Just a few more links I'll share with you if there are no questions. Our support center can be accessed at support.proquest.com. Our library guides, which are your self-help training tools, these are available for every ProQuest resource. These are guides that you can use to teach others or to become more knowledgeable about any ProQuest resource. Again, an ability to contact our training team. I am the dedicated trainer for South Carolina, so you may always reach out to me at wendell.butler@proquest.com. And for customer service, that's customer_service@proquest.com. And just to demonstrate our support center very briefly, you can come to the support center page, again, support.proquest.com. And anytime you have a support question for CultureGrams, just find the product by name, and here's a page that is unique to support for the CultureGrams database. There's an explanation for our counter reports or information on the counter reports and how to tell when usage was last updated. And I'll go in and expand that section. It shows us that there's a date at the bottom of the page that will indicate when the statistics were last updated. There's also on the Support Center information on billing, access issues. If you're having any access problems, there's a FAQ for that, and also accessibility help and the accessibility statement for CultureGrams online database. That's all of the information I had to share with you on the gathering of statistics for this particular product.